African kings built empires through gold, shown resources and alliances. They thrive without technology.
What if I told you some of the richest men in history lived without banks, machines, or even electricity?
No smartphones, no internet, no modern technology. Yet, they controlled unimaginable wealth. Kings who ruled vast empires, commanded armies, and traded gold like it was sand. This is the story of how African kings built wealth, using nothing but intelligence, strategy, and powerful systems. Their legacy is one of innovation and prosperity.
Stay till the end, because what you'll learn might completely change how you see money and power.
In today's world, wealth is measured in money. Wealth was measured in land and people. Kings didn't chase paper currency. Instead, they controlled fertile land, trade routes, fun.
More land meant more farming. More land meant more taxes. More land meant more production.
More people meant more labor, stronger armies, and bigger markets. Stronger Bralban's bigger markets brought prosperity to all.
And this was Africa King's version of scaling a business.
Africa was once the gold capital of the world. Empires like the Ghana Empire, the Mali Empire, and the Songhai Empire.
Kings didn't just mine gold. They controlled its flow. In many kingdoms, gold nuggets belonged only to the king.
This nugget is mine by royal decree.
Common people could only trade gold dust.
Fair trade for this dust.
Aye, good measure.
When Mansa Musa traveled to Mecca during his famous pilgrimage,
We embark on this sacred journey.
his caravan carried so much gold, it reshaped the economies it passed through.
Mansa Musa, the richest man in history, gave away so much gold on his pilgrimage that he caused inflation in Egypt. His Genpraju tale of wealth sending the Lokakanyuko.
Yes, one man without technology. That's how powerful their system was. One man without technology. Their system was that powerful.
African kings understood something modern businesses still use today. They built vast empires on strategic leadership, thriving commerce, and wise alliances.
Control the system, and wealth will flow to you. They build wealth through taxation.
Halt! Entry tax. Here is the entry tax. Market tax is due, and the market tax. Now here is the exit tax now. The dunes test our will, but our bonds are stronger. The spices will fetch a good price in Timbuktu. Indeed. Guard them well until the oasis.
The Songhai Empire controlled key cities like Timbuktu and Gao. Timbuktu was a center of trade and Islamic learning. Gao, the empire's capital, was a hub of commerce.
These were major trade hubs. Think of them like ancient Amazon warehouses.
If you controlled the road, you controlled the money.
Ancient African rulers invested heavily in farming, irrigation, and livestock.
Let the canals flow and the herds our crops.
Their legacy endures in the land's abundance.
Surplus food meant population growth. It created new trade opportunities, and it brought long-term stability. A kingdom that could feed itself, could grow rich without depending on anyone.
Another secret? Division of labor. People didn't do everything.
Instead, they specialized: blacksmiths, traders, farmers, warriors. In ancient times, knowledge was power. Scholars preserved wisdom in scrolls and tablets. Scribes and merchants traded ideas like currency.
Brothers, our debates here honor the wisdom of our forebears. Indeed, let us preserve and expand this knowledge. I have new insights from the scrolls.
Share them.
Let our exchange illuminate the path.
Books were more valuable than gold in some cases. Yes,
Yes, they held our history, our stories.
more precious than gold.
African kings didn't grow rich alone. Our wealth flows from the markets and the fields.
And from the hands of our people, great king.
Their prosperity was built together. They built alliances with neighboring kingdoms. They established diplomatic ties across continents and created trade partnerships that brought wealth.
Our union will secure our realms.
Together, our influence will be unyielding.
This marriage strengthens
Between royal families, strengthened influence.
Our agreement expands our reach to new lands.
Indeed, prosperity flows where trade agreements bind.
They understood something powerful, a force that shaped the stars and the soul. This was their great secret, a power we are only beginning to grasp, even without modern communication.
From across the seas, we bring spices and stories. Our maps guide us to new horizons.
They built international connections across North Africa, the Middle East, and Europe.
From the Nile led to the markets, our trade routes connect the world. In the halls of learning, knowledge flows like
Ingenuity and vision. So what can we learn from African kings? They didn't need technology to build wealth.
They controlled resources, like this gold. Smart taxation brought prosperity to the kingdom. Strategic trade routes expanded their influence. Advanced agriculture sustained their people. Knowledge was preserved in great centers. Then,
brothers and sisters, we must build for the ages. Yes, invest in the land and our youth.
And forge alliances for enduring trade.
Together we ensure long-term wealth.
In a world obsessed with quick money, their strategies remind us real wealth is built on systems, not shortcuts. Because history isn't just the past, it's a blueprint for the future.